Was living with a boyfriend and his mother and a few other community members, unclear how they were related. And according to a family source of the boyfriend's, one day she left the house and never came back. Reportedly, they were doing some things that maybe they shouldn't have been doing, and it wasn't that uncommon for one of them to leave the house and maybe not return for a night. But after she never came back, obviously, he went searching for her. So a key detail here is these municipal charges. Unfortunately, they don't have any of those records due to retention policies. So, can't tell when she bailed. Alright, so according to the statement of a close family member, this right here is Wanda. So there is some confusion on which picture is which female sibling. So I am probably going to kind of haze over directly pointing them out unless I have some sort of like contemporary confirmed statement like we have here. So Wanda, she was into some things that landed her in contact with the police a lot. So it definitely speaks to something that she didn't have any interaction with them after April of 1991. So she was definitely involved in a shooting where she was charged in the late 80s, and I've been able to confirm that with court documents and contemporary statements. So, you know, I'm not really sure if that is any way related to her being missing as much as it is her relation to everybody else. According to Wanda's missing persons report, it was filed by a detective in 2025, this is the area where she was last ultimately seen. So I can say for 100% certainty that this is Clinton Barry Blakely. He was a good friend of the family, a really good friend of Donald Phillips, one of the missing siblings, and they were together a lot. It seems, though, that they were never charged together, but they were definitely together a lot. And that's coming from, again, contemporary sources. So it is also reported that he was dating one of the Phillips sisters. I do know which one, but it's not super relevant at this point. So I will say it would definitely speak to motive for someone. However, in my opinion, there are multiple persons of interest in this case, but we'll get to that. So this is Clinton's last police report with Tulsa Police Department. And I cannot find any evidence that he ever left police custody. One can reasonably assume that he did. The contemporary sources that I've been speaking with are interested in who may have bailed him out. So if you happen to know this information, please feel free to share. But it's really kind of impossible to find at this point because only one of these are at the state level. However, I am in contact with the county clerk and I should be getting records back from them anytime in the next couple of days. So hopefully that might show us who at least signed for his bail bondsman or something like that. But sometime within that first week of September, his grandmother was attempting to report him missing. And she was ultimately declined the availability to even be able to do that because she wasn't his parents. But yet, now, you see there